All right, I'm gonna be taking you through the leg extension and how to set up effectively and execute this machine. That way you can get the most out of it. The first most important thing that we do is that we get ourselves in the right position. So what does that look like? That looks like finding the seat height that feels best for us. Some leg extensions, you can adjust the back of it and slide yourself more forward or slide yourself backwards. And you wanna find where you feel most comfortable. Now, if you don't know, the position where you should be in is where the back of your calf is resting on the very edge of the seat. If your knee and your calf are way out in front of the seat, then you have the seat too far up and you need to slide back. If your calf is really digging into the seat and your knee is back behind the seat, you may have the seat too far back and you need to find that middle ground. The next point we're going to talk about is where the pad is positioned on our legs. We don't want it to be on our ankle and we don't want it to be way too high up our shin. I would find it best if it's in the bottom quarter of your shin. The next point I want to talk about is range of motion. Some leg presses can give you a lot of ROM, some of them can't, but the key really is that we try to get the most amount of range of motion that we can. That way we get the most amount of stretch on the quads and then the best stimulus. From here, what's key is just that we are pulling down on the handles really, really hard. The harder you pull down into them, the more stable you're going to be. And the more stable you are, the more force output you'll be able to have, which will allow you to lift more weight. So pull down into those handles hard, secure yourself in the machine, and you'll have a better lift. Lastly, the key is not only are we getting a great range of motion, but as we're executing the rep and we're locking out each rep, we don't want to be stopping short. Very often I'll see people go too heavy on the leg extension, and as a result, they are locking out short and they're not fully extending their leg. So your goal should be to just about fully extend your leg, if not stop, maybe 5% short, just short, because some movements, some leg extensions don't feel comfortable in the end range of motion and you have to stop it. But for the most part, you want to be trying to lock that leg out. One other point, you just want to have good control throughout the entirety of the movement. You don't want to be swinging, but you don't want to be tempoing it for 5 seconds. Find a good level of control and that will be best for your execution. If you do all of these things effectively, you're going to have a really strong leg extension and you're going to have some big ass quads.